Hello guys, how you're doing today? And I'm making this video to show you how to apply for a Nigerian visa from the United States of America. I see a lot of people asking these questions. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Nigeria. I want to visit Lagos. I want to visit Abuja. I want to visit Port Harcourt, Calabar, Ogun State. But they don't know the right document to provide or the things to do. So this video is for those people. Going to Nigeria, you need a visa. And yes, a lot of people ask this question, why do I need a visa to go to Nigeria? You need a visa to go to Nigeria because there are laws that actually require you to visit a certain country with visa. There are countries that are visa free, but Nigeria is not part of the countries that are visa free for American citizens. So if you're an American citizen, but you want to go to Nigeria and you actually need a visa to go to Nigeria to visit friends, family. You want to see the continent of Africa. Nigeria is one of the countries in Africa. So if you want to visit, you will need a visa. Okay, so it depends on what you're applying for. But this video specifically, I'm going to start with as a visitor visa. So this video is going to be for people visiting Nigeria. And I'm going to tell you the website and the requirements you will need. So let's start. The first thing you will need, you need to fill up your application for you to get your visa. Is the visa application. Okay, so the website you go for the visa application is visa.immigration.gov.ng. That's the website you will go to fill up your application. And when you fill up your application, when you log into the website, you will need to, put your email. If you have a Yahoo, if you have a Gmail, if you have a iCloud, whatever email you want to use to sign up, fill out your application. It's going to require you to put your passport information, like your passport number, your first name, middle name, last name, when you're planning on traveling, who is inviting you, your purpose of the trip, your profession, which is what you do for a living. And also you will pay a fee. The fee is $160. But also some people find it difficult to make their payments. Don't worry about that. And that's why I'm making this video. While you're making your payment, there's two options, the POS and also your Visa card. If your Visa card is not taking it, which is your debit card, you can also pay at the point of sales, which is POS. The day of your interview, when you're submitting your document, you just need to tell the interviewer, hey, I haven't made my payment. I was finding it difficult to make my 160 payment. They will be able to help you out there and make your 160 payment. So I'm going to take this again. The website for filling up your application is visa.immigration.gov.ng. That's the website. So when you finish filling up your application, you get all the right answers, you answer all the questions, you make the 160 payment. The second thing you also need to do is to book an appointment. For you to book your appointment, you need to go to oisservices.com. oisservices.com. So the first thing you will need for visitor visa is 2 passports picture. You can take the passport picture at Walgreens or at CVS. The second document you need to provide is your visa application form. It needs to be printed out and bring it while you are going to your interview. Now, the third thing you would need is your copy of your passport data page. Your data is in the page that has your face, name, the passport number, date of birth, and also has the expiration date. So that page, you will need a copy of it. Number 4, you will need a letter of invitation addressed to the Consulate General of Nigeria. This is a formal letter. We're sending this letter to the Nigerian Consulate. So it needs to look like this: Consulate General of Nigeria with the Atlanta address. For visitor visa, the person inviting you needs to take responsibility. So the person needs to say, I accept full immigration responsibility for the applicant while in Nigeria. And also another statement that needs to be added to the letter is the host needs to say, throughout your stay, you'll be staying with me at the above address. If you're not staying with him, if there's a hotel reservation that is provided, he will say, I will be providing an hotel reservation. He will need to give you an hotel itinerary or hotel receipt. You need to bring it while you're going for your interview. And also at the bottom, he needs to sign and his name needs to be there. Then number 5, host valid passport data page. Host valid passport data page has to be valid, which is current. It needs to be current and it has to be ECOWAS. ECOWAS is the economy for West African states. So Nigeria is part of the West African states. So if you're providing the host passport needs to be valid. We need a valid Nigerian passport data page. Now, for those of you that your host passport data page is expired, there's what they call an NIN. If your passport is expired, if the host passport is expired, but the host have their NIN form, they can attach the NIN form and provide it. So I'm going to take this again. For you to apply for this, you need to provide a valid Nigerian passport data page. But in this scenario whereby the applicant's host passport data page is expired and he already tried to renew, but the renewal is taking so long, you can ask the host, please, do you have a NIN? It's called National Identification Number. That NIN can be attached to the expired Nigerian passport, and you can actually attach it and bring it while you are going for your interview. So that's so important. I'm going to let you know again, you will need the copy of the host valid passport data page, or if the passport data page is expired, you can provide the NIN attaching it with a passport data page. Number 6, you need to provide a recent bank statement, and the recent bank statement must have your name, address, and zip code, and also the ending balance of up to $500. Okay, so the bank statement. I understand people asking me, oh, why do I need to provide my bank statement? I'm just trying to get a visa. These are the requirements you need to provide because the government, which is the Nigerian government, and the Consulate General want to see if you're able and capable to, sort yourself out while you're in Nigeria, and also so you don't be a burden for your host. So number 7, you need to provide a flight itinerary. The flight itinerary needs to be round trip, okay? And you need to have your name in the flight, and you need to tell us where you be when you leave the country and when you're coming back. And also for your flight, he needs to be round trip, like I said. If you're going from the US to London, then from London to Nigeria, we need to see the trail of you going from the US, from US to London, from London to Nigeria, and Nigeria back, out of Nigeria back either to the US or you're going directly back. So we also want to see those flight itinerary. So we just want to see the flight itinerary that has your name and your round trip. And the last but not the least is a return envelope, a prepaid return envelope, either from UPS or from FedEx. You can also bring from the post office, which is USPS, but you need to have a stamp, and the stamp needs to be paid for. Okay, those are the documents you need to provide. So when the visa is ready, it can be mailed back to you. Just to recap everything that we said, the documents you need to provide. The first thing I said was your application. So for you to fill up your application, you need to go to the website, which is the visa.immigration.gov.ng. That's where you need to go and fill up your application. Then after filling up your application, you will go to the website, which is the OIS website, to book your appointment and come on your appointment day. So the appointment website is oisservices.com. Okay, what you can do as well is you can put in oisservices.com/, application. What you can also do is you can put in oisservices.com/appointment. So for you to book your appointment, you can also do that as well when you want to book your appointment. So while you book your appointment, you bring all these documents, which is your 2 passport picture, your application form. The application form you fill online, you need to print it and bring it physically. Your application form, you need to bring your passport data page, you need to bring the host invitation letter signed and needs to say where you be staying, and I accept full immigration responsibility for the applicant while in Nigeria. Then you also need to provide, I think that should be number 5, which is the valid Nigerian passport data page of the host. Then number 6, you need to provide your bank statement. You need to provide your bank statement. We need to show that you have up to $500 on your bank statement. Then your flight itinerary, round trip that has your name, and also return envelope if you're coming from out of town, and you need to get your envelope while you're coming in. So those are the things that you will need. Okay, so those are the things. I just recapped everything that you will need. Please, guys, I'm new on here. I've owned my channel for a long time, but I have not been posting. But I'll be posting a lot of educative travel guide on this channel. So if you can, please subscribe. Don't be stingy with your likes. Please comment if you have any question, suggestion. Please just comment on the comment section below, and I'll answer all your questions if you have questions. Thank you very much. God bless you, and I hope you guys support me in this new journey. Peace.